Independence Day 2021 was a day of celebration for Americans, but it was also party time for hackers, who chose this day, when most IT specialists and cybersecurity experts were off work, to launch attacks on more than 1,000 US companies. A large cybercrime ransomware group claimed credit for the attacks and boasted that it had encrypted more than 1 million systems with ransomware. In this Need-to-know video, we hear from cybersecurity experts Derek Gouch and Sandro DeLucia of Speedcast on how cybersecurity deployed as a service can help companies withstand attacks and free their own IT staff to respond. What are the biggest cybersecurity challenges that businesses face today?
As users are accessing the internet using various business critical applications, we want to understand the vulnerabilities that may be present in those applications and protect the network from that. As well, users that may or may not be doing business critical functions such as maybe surfing Facebook. We want to prioritize obviously business critical traffic above that internet surfing traffic. And we want to also protect our users and our network from malicious websites that people may access.
How has remote work during the pandemic changed the requirements for cybersecurity protection?
Cyber attacks have been an ever-increasing threat to devices across the globe. And with the events of recent years and the subsequent increase in remote working, this has only compounded vulnerabilities as new attack vectors are exploited. The domestic devices and protocols used on home networks are not as robust as those traditionally used in corporate offices. These can actually serve as an entry point into business networks and remote sites. But turning this full circle to remote sites at sea or on land, where one cannot simply reach out for an IT specialist on site, especially if the system's been compromised, it's even more imperative that in line with regulation and the need for business continuity, that a leading-edge cybersecurity solution with insight into the very latest threats and the most advanced systems to combat them is actually deployed.
What are some of the key challenges of deploying multiple devices?
There are many challenges when deploying multiple devices that may exist in a rack or in another configuration. And these can include factors like procurement, cost, the complexity, and management of multiple physical units for performing unique and distinct functions.
What are some of the key security features of Speedcast Sigma?
One of the most important pillars of Sigma Gateway is cybersecurity and the ability to easily provision an industry-standard, state-of-the-art, next-generation firewall through a VM, and consequently configure that and deploy it using the Sigma portal from anywhere in the world for instant protection. Furthermore, Sigma Gateway has the capability to further utilize Windows Active Directory for user policy management, which can be installed as a virtual machine, and that can operate in conjunction with the firewall and its policies to really control what users have access to with incredible granularity.
Just as a reference, we prevent malicious software about 4 million times per minute. So as you can imagine, you can't handle that level of threats without artificial intelligence. So we have been developing our internal artificial intelligence and machine learning system for years. And behind that, we have over 300 threat researchers that do over 600,000 hours of threat research per year. So this really gives, again, a truly global view and one of the things about the security fabric that a lot of customers, that really benefits a lot of our customers, is when we learn about a threat, we can instantaneously share that threat intelligence across the entire base in near real time.
Cybersecurity is a big challenge to every organization. There is no single technology solution that can defend against all threats. It takes defense in depth that combines best-of-breed technology with the right procedures and employee training. At Speedcast, we know how to protect your networks and data because we invest so much in protecting our own.